Are there any committee or organization, well, committee reports, go to the, et cetera, organization reports? No committee reports? Mrs. Chu.
There was a meeting of the calendar committee yesterday, May 11th, and it was the second meeting we had to discuss a strategy for developing future calendars for the school. We discussed plans to conduct a survey that we're targeting to do this fall to inform the development of the 2017-2018 school calendar. And that will be data that we can take into account to consider the input that we receive from the community. Through the strategic planning sessions, we received a lot of interest in different options that we should look at, and many of those options are directly opposing to each other. So we need to get some broader input to really understand what the more statistically valid input from the community would be. That's it.
Thank you, Mrs. Chu. Any other committee reports? Go to the cause. We'll start all the way down at the end of the table. Your time is running out.
Yeah, I was actually going to start with that. Yeah, with 22 days to prom and 35 days until graduation.
Glad you're not counting.
A lot of things are winding down at the high school. We're about to finish our round of AP testing and then finally move into park makeups. And senior send-off is coming. So it's just all getting really nostalgic after seeing all the teachers go up for their awards today. It's I'm just thinking about all the teachers who made me the man I am today and got me to where I am today. And I actually saw my 5th grade teacher walk by and get her 25 years of service award, and she's retiring this year, and it just really goes to show I wouldn't be here without her tutelage and her mentorship and everything. And at the high school, back to focus on the high school, at the high school we're moving into our 2nd annual TEDx event run by the EB Text Club. So basically the TEDx event, for those who don't know, is where students and teachers get a chance to speak on topics they're passionate about. So this year we're having some keynote speakers such as Mr. Broadman and EB alumni Shravan Balaji go up and talk about topics they're passionate about and think the students should know about. Beyond that, I'd like to talk about our track and field team. This year they've had one of the best years they've had to date. I participated in track and field my freshman and sophomore year, and we weren't the best team, but we definitely had the heart. We were maybe not number one in the competition, but number one in your heart. But as time progressed, and today we're number one in the competition, and we hope to win the GMC title this weekend as all our athletes compete. So I wish them the best of luck, and that's what's going on at the high school.
All right. Thank you very much. Any other good to the cause? Dr. Cohen.
Well, first, I just want to thank all of the board members here tonight for helping put together this resolution, which I think was a long time coming, and I'd like to thank the community for their involvement, because I think between the two of us, at the end of the day, we recognize that they have more in common than we have, than what we disagree on, and this is a toast to those of us who are moving in the right direction for our students. I'd also like to congratulate those people who got awards tonight for their 25 and 40 years of service here to the school system. It is fortunate for us that that's not an uncommon distinction. We've had 2-3 years now where there are people who've gotten 40, 45, and I think we've even had a 50-year tenure here at the school, which I think just spells a lot for the commitment on the part of our staff to our students in our community. And lastly, I wanted to congratulate our boys lacrosse team. They won. I'm absolutely certain because I was able to walk away. I got there, they were winning 7-2, and when I left, they were losing 9-7. And I said, that's it, I cannot watch this. And then it turns out that after leaving, they ended up winning. So I guess in order for them to win, I just have to stay away. But I wish them the best of luck as they move on. And that's about it.
Okay, Mrs. Becker.
I just wanted to also congratulate all the teachers and support staff who were honored here tonight. To me, one of the definitions of professionalism is that no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what happens 5 minutes before your job starts, that you manage to walk into your classroom or your administrative office in this district every single day and display the passion that's necessary to motivate and enrich our children. And I think that that's an incredible thing to do. And I'm very grateful that we have such professionals in this district.
Anyone else?
I just want to also add on and congratulate all the winners tonight. Especially was excited to see Ms. Desmond, who was my daughter's first grade teacher at Central School many, many years ago. And that was, I believe, her first year of teaching. She was energetic, exciting, wonderful then, and it's great to see she's still wonderful now. And my daughter just graduated college a week ago, so it was just very touching to see that connection.
Nice. And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyone else? We do have a need for closed session, so may I have the following motion? Whereas the board must discuss matters which are not appropriate for discussion in public meeting, and whereas these subjects are within the exception to the Open Public Meetings Act and are permitted to be discussed in closed session pursuant to NJSA 10412B, and whereas the board intends to discuss the following matters. Any collective bargaining agreement or the terms and conditions of which are proposed for inclusion in any collective bargaining agreement, including the negotiation of the terms and conditions thereof with employees or representatives of employees of the public body, the collective bargaining contracts discussed between the board and EBPSA bargaining agreement. Any pending or anticipated litigation or contract negotiation other than in subsection B, in which the public body is or may become a party, any matters falling within the attorney-client privilege, or to the extent that confidentiality is required in order for the attorney to exercise his ethical duties as lawyer. That nature of the matter is legal advice concerning potential litigation. Any matter involving the employment, appointment, termination of employment, terms and conditions of employment, evaluation of the performance of, promotion, or discipline of any prospective public officer or employee or current public officer or employee employed or appointed by the public body unless all individual employees or appointees whose rights could be adversely affected request in writing that such matter or matters be discussed in public meeting. The nature of the matter described is employee numbers 14177 and 21015. And employee number 23609. Anything else? We're good? Whereas the length of closed session is estimated to be about 60 minutes, after which we may reconvene and proceed with additional business where formal action might be taken. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education will recess into closed session. These are 4 subjects, and that the discussion will be made public at a time when the public's interest in disclosure is greater than any privacy or governmental interest being protected from disclosure in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act.
So moved.
A motion by Mrs. Becker, second by Dr. Cohen. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. Good night, everyone.